received, my day, a few things like this. If you have any suggestions for other videos, leave that. I might start reading books or something on this channel, or tapping, things like that, but I still am obviously going to be doing these kind of whispered ramble vlogs, and I think that's my main niche of ASMR, and it just comes naturally, and people seem to be liking it. The algorithm is a hit and a miss sometimes. I think more comments would help with that. I'm not putting a gun to anyone's head saying leave a comment, but at the same time, leave a comment, it would be nice. But yeah, so this text message I received last night at 2 a.m. I didn't get it until this morning. I woke up, it was on my phone, 2 a.m., and it was my ex-girlfriend, and she texted me just wanted to say hi. I haven't texted back yet. I want to, but then I also don't want to. It would be nice to have a girlfriend, and even like just friends to hang out every now and again, or to talk. It would be nice. I have felt alone in the last 7 months. That's when we broke up. I've been talking to 2 other girls on apps, but they live in a city or town, one city, one town, and both are about 4 hours away, so that would be a long distance thing, and I'm fine talking to them, and I think just talking to them, even not meeting and just doing this long distance talking is nice, because it's good to talk to people and learn new perspectives, and they have different jobs and different education levels and viewpoints, and you kind of learn from people, and it's good to be social, even if it's on an app, and even if it's long distance. But it would be good to have, obviously, a girlfriend in the same town, and I'm not sure if it's my ex. There's history there. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. And I'm kind of iffy about diving back into this, because the end was not good, and it was bumpy. It was a rough road a lot of the time, and I don't want to create the narrative that I was always the good guy, but there was a lot on the other end that was quite unfair, and the way the breakup was initiated was quite immature, and I'm guilty of immature breakups from when I was younger myself, so what goes around comes around. So I wasn't really mad, because I've done it to someone before, which is really shitty, and I hate that I've done that. But she didn't do it in person. She didn't even do it by phone call. She kind of just ghosted me, and then I had to call her, and then she kind of just let me know, and I was like, well, that's kind of shitty, but I did see it coming. It kind of tapered off the last couple months of the relationship, and my whole view is like, if it didn't work then, it's not going to work now. But then I want to feel it out. I want to see how she's doing. If she wants to be friends, maybe she wants closure. But then, like, if she just wants closure, or if she's... then I feel like I don't know if I'm responsible to guide her through all of this when she just left me hanging and ghosted me like that. So it depends how much I want to be a good guy, if I want to be petty, but I mean, I gotta look out for my own mental well-being, and she always kind of made fun of me, and I know she tried to third wheel us by bringing an ex in to, like, hang out with us, which is an absurd thing to even suggest. So, I mean, she wasn't the most supportive or nice, but I mean, I still do miss her in a way, but I am also over her in the bigger sense of the way, I guess. I'm not good with words there, but like I mourn the relationship. I think I was over it at like 4 months, and it's 7 months now. And she texts me out of the blue, and now I'm kind of going through the emotions again, kind of thinking about like what the high points and what the low points were. And there were a lot of high points. Like we did like a lot of hiking. We had dogs. She still has her dog. My dog passed away. Unfortunately, that sucks. But like I'm busy now. I have 2 jobs now. When we were dating, I only had 1. I kind of want to go back to school. That would be another thing. I'm doing this channel. I'm kind of putting my energy in my downtime into this channel. I want to get some passive income through this. I feel like I'm helping people relax as well, so I'm just saying that like this isn't just a cash grab, but I do want money from this. It would be nice. So I'm kind of focusing on myself, building this as a business, going back to school, working. I've been getting into the gym more again. I'm back into the mind state of eating healthy and working out. So I have so many things going on. I'm more involved with my family, I think, than I've been in the last few years. I'm going to see my sister and her new baby. So I don't know if I want to dedicate my energy and my time to help build up somebody that was bad to me in a lot of ways, when I could be focusing my time and my energy on the things that I just described and building myself up. And I think that's the best way to go, is just to build myself up and to be alone for a little bit, which loneliness really burns, and it makes you desperate and want to reach out and hang out with people that aren't good for you. And even that in general, just seeing people at my work that are kind of wanting to hang out, but maybe they don't have your best intentions in mind. Maybe you're the butt of the joke, and that's why they want to reach out to you. Maybe it's something else. People want to get something from you. And in relationships, you gotta learn what that is. You gotta learn if that's acceptable to you and what the trade-off will be, what you're gonna get in return. It's almost a transaction. And it's kind of brutal and to think about it that way, but it is that way. And if I'm responsible to take her places and treat her well, which I would do, and I always do when I'm seeing somebody, that takes time and it takes effort on my part. And what do I get in return? When we get home and she complains that it wasn't enough here, and that I'm stupid here, and that her ex did this here, and then it's her sister says I should be doing this, and then if she'll ghost me again, like it wasn't good for me. But then again, in a lot of ways, like, she was right. In a lot of ways, I should have been at least working more, but then that's like a paradox. Like, she wanted me to spend more time with her and work more at the same time. You gotta pick one, and it's, maybe our trajectory was just off. It just wasn't the right time. She was on one wavelength and I was on another, and if we met at different points of our lives, maybe our wavelengths would have matched and our trajectory would have been the same, but it didn't seem to turn out that way. So it's kind of where I'm at with that, and it's unfortunate. It's been almost 24 hours since she sent the text of just wanted to say hi. I haven't texted back, but I might text back tomorrow morning just to say, are you okay, or something like that. But I don't want to dive too much in my mental energy into it when I'm trying to focus on my own goals. But I am also curious what she wants. I guess I'm a little mad about how it ended, and I'm almost aggressively over it to where I don't even want to even think about her. Sometimes, like, I'm going through so many different emotions now because it's so unexpected. It's been 7 months, and just out of the blue, just this text message, and I think she's done this to her exes as well. And I think she did it to one of her exes when I was dating her, so maybe she's dating another guy right now. And she's using this as like, see, I can get my ex back to her current boyfriend. And then she's gonna try to play two guys at the same time. Like, I don't know what she's thinking here. There's so many people out there that'll just try to manipulate and use you. I try to see the good in people now. I have a talent, which is also a curse, of seeing the bad in people. Not to get too oversharing, but it has to do with my upbringing. Like, I had a bit of an unstable home, to say the least, and I kind of learned as a defense mechanism to kind of be very careful and kind of see what people's bad intentions could be. And I think that's limited me in a lot of ways because I'm over analyzing things and paranoid about where things could go. It's held me back in relationships, but I am thinking that now, and based on her record with me in the past, it seems like this could be considered a red flag, and I don't know what we'd even do because, like I said, I'm a lot busier now. I'm focusing on myself now, and I'm actually trying to get even more busy than I am now. And I'm burnt out. Like, I'm facing burnout almost daily because I'm trying to get into meal prepping and the gym more on top of what I'm already doing, and it's like, it just feels like I'm go all the time now. And now if I'm gonna be responsible to take on like another person, and I can very barely keep up taking care of myself, because you really did expect that in the relationship, and I mean, that's fine. I do like caring for another person, and that is also a piece that I'm missing from my life right now. Like, I've been kind of on Indeed and like these job sites and talking to the people that I'm meeting on the apps, kind of things in the job sector about jobs that I can be helping people, like a social worker with disabled people, go to school, get a degree for that, or upgrade my driver's license to be an ambulance driver or something. Like, I do want to help people, and helping her is helping somebody. So I feel like that would be nice, and it would fill that void. But if it's not appreciated, and I'm just kind of spinning my wheels, and I'm not actually progressing my own life and my own story, and I'm just kind of giving it to someone who doesn't appreciate it, then I should be putting that energy into something else. But I am very torn between these two trails of thought, so to speak, and this is always the case with me. Like, I'm very indecisive. It takes me such a long time to come to a decision with things like this, and sometimes I never come to a decision with things like this, and I kind of just stand at the crossroads and I just stare at this, like, the ground, and I don't even go down either of the roads. And that's like the story of my life. That's how I would describe myself, is I'm always at a crossroads, and I'm always too afraid to go down one. I just like camping at the crossroads. I pull out a lawn chair and I stay at the crossroads. That's kind of what I've done in relationships and jobs and school and my family life, in everything. I've kind of camped out and just it's actually at that point. Like, I kind of want to just be like Two-Face in the Batman movies and just flip a coin and just decide it that way. Like, boom, 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 flipping coins. I remember when I was in elementary school, Two-Face was my favorite Batman villain. That was before the new Batman with Aaron Eckhart, I think his name was, that played Harvey Dent. It was Tommy Lee Jones when I was a kid, and people didn't like that movie. It got bad reviews. I loved that movie. It was Jim Carrey as the Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. It had that very cartoonish comic book character face. It wasn't like hyper realistic like the Christopher Nolan one. And he would flip a coin, and he was manic, and he was like a gangster, obviously, the Batman villain, and that's how he just made up his minds, because he was so indecisive. And I don't think I'm unhinged enough and have lost faith in society and don't care enough to be so nihilistic that I'm just flipping a coin literally on major life decisions. I know in that movie and in the comic books, which I didn't read, but I saw the movie, he would like have people's life, like, I'll kill you or not, and you flip a coin, and all his decisions, like, crazy, like. And I guess No Country for Old Men, there's a coin flip scene like that too. I can't be that careless. There's always a voice in my head that I need to just really study the right and wrong of the situation and pick the best outcome for me. And then sometimes I just get stuck there because it's too much information, or I'm too afraid and I just stay there. But it would be nice just to flip a coin and just heads I'll text back and get back together with her, see what she wants, and tails I'll just not respond. Like, it'd be easy. It would be nice to be that carefree. It'd be nice to take some kind of magic pill and they would just unlock your brain to be that carefree, but that's not the case, unfortunately. I don't think I'd want that anyways. I think I overanalyze things, but it's a blessing in some regards, and it is what it is, but very unexpected. And it seems like when it rains it pours, even though this isn't a bad thing, and that's usually a metaphor used at bad moments, but I'm kind of getting drenched with, like, I got shit coming all over. I had that car thing, I have the sister trip that I'm doing, I have the 2 jobs now, I want to go back to school, I've been talking to 2 girls on the apps, I've been doing this YouTube channel, I'm thinking about a bunch of different things, I'm kind of reading books, learning new ideas, and upgrading certain things for my resume, getting more involved with my family, and then this kind of hits me just when I was over it. Like, it took me 4 months to get over it, like I said, this 7 months in, so I mean, the wound is just healed, and now it's, boom, comes back, and it's like, what the hell? Another thing was, my building's getting new windows and stuff, and I just wanted to shoot shit with the window guys and just kind of, like, just talk to them like buddy, like, trading war stories or whatever, and they're very businesslike. They didn't want me around, and then I just wanted to hang out with them, and I basically offered to, like, come on board and work with them, and, like, I can't work with them. I have 2 jobs already, so, like, they're gonna be here on Monday to do the job, and then talk to me about me coming on board to be a helper, which would be like a pay loss. Like, I'd lose money taking that job, and I'd lose my job security taking that job, and I don't know why I even offered. I just say stupid shit sometimes just so I can hang around with people, like, and that kind of ties into the girlfriend thing, the ex thing. Like, if I'm so alone and I want to hang out with people so bad that I'm just saying random stupid shit, maybe I should just get back together with her. But then there was another guy at my work who seems to want to hang out with me, but it seems like he doesn't just want to hang out with me, he like wants to date me, and I'm not against that, but it's not for me. And I don't know how to navigate that minefield of staying platonic. Like, I don't want to lead him along. Like, if we hung out, I don't know, like if you just keep like creeping on me to like try to hit on me and stuff, like, I don't know. I don't know how to navigate that. And hopefully I didn't offend anybody by saying that, but like, I do have acquaintances that are gay at work, and like I get along with them fine, but they've never hit on me. And this guy, I don't even know if he's gay, but he seems to be kind of like hitting on me. And like, it might be some kind of like buddy like ha ha ha, like worksite gay jokes things, but it actually seems like he's trying to be romantic with it. So I can't like go out and like do stuff with him, because it seems like that's the implication now. Even though like some of the things that he's suggesting that we go do seem like they would be fun and it would actually be like good ideas, but it does seem like he's being like kind of like homoerotic with a lot of the stuff that he's saying. So yeah, I don't really know how to navigate that, but I guess just to stay at acquaintance level around at work, which is unfortunate because it would be good to get out and do some of the stuff that he was suggesting. But yeah, like, that's kind of where I'm at with this relationship stuff, where I'm at with my goals and kind of my family and things like that. And it's definitely something to think about, this ex relationship. I'll probably end up texting her tomorrow just to see if she's okay, and then if she wants to be like friends and hang out like once a month when we're not busy or something like that, I can see maybe that happening. But I can't see anything else happening. I don't have any romantic feelings left with her. I have some loneliness, and I have maybe some need of closure, to kind of feel out the situation if she wants to be friends or something, but I'm not 100% sure what she even, maybe she was just really lonely this one night and she regrets the text already, you know? That's another possibility, but yeah. Anyways, this is actually one of my longer ASMR videos. I'm at 23 minutes. Not sure if anyone's still awake or if people left or fell asleep. If you fell asleep, sweet. If you left, then you're not hearing this, but come on, guy. This is the best channel on YouTube. Stick around, bro. Just quickly rack my brain to see if there's anything I can prolong the video a couple minutes with, or if I should end it. I guess some well wishes to people. I'm not sure what's going on in everybody's life out there, but I hope everyone's doing good. More movie suggestions if anyone has any. I just renewed my Netflix, which they raised their prices. What the F? You know? You fucking bastards. You know? What movie did I watch recently? Hillbilly something. It was J.D. Vance's biography, and I don't want to get political, but he was nominated Trump's VP, and I saw that on Netflix maybe 2 years ago, and I just skimmed past it. It was interesting. I mean, that's kind of how I grew up. Not exactly that severe, but like definitely broken household, and you know, plates getting smashed and people, you know, getting in fights, and yeah, it was crazy. It was a good movie. I don't know what his exact politics are. I don't think I'm gonna be a fan of them if I learned them, but I can look into them a bit. But I'm not typically a right has kind of changed now. It's still the same, but it's very different. There's subtle shifts in political environments here, and I'm kind of wondering what the future's going to be. I'm very interested in politics in general. I like reading about World War II. I think that's historical politics interests me more than modern politics, I find. But yeah, so I'm going to close this up here. This is the second ASMR video I filmed today. I'm going to post this for tomorrow. Hopefully the algorithm picks it up. If not, whatever, you know. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for checking out my channel. And let me know in the comments if you'd want to see more videos like this, or tapping or reading or whatever. Peace out.